Hi Vic, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
All right, so I wanted to ask you a couple questions about your skunk trapping and skunk removal service that you have at All City Animal Trapping.
Okay,
And I have a list of questions that our followers have been asking with some regularity, so I wanted to kind of
sure.
run it past you.
Okay.
So uh, d- uh, the first question is, does a skunk smell more when it squirts?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So that spray is that's their defense mechanism, and it's pretty potent, you know. So a lot of times to get them out from crawl spaces or something like that, we kind of have to make them uncomfortable, and it can be challenging because if that's what they spray naturally, it's going to be really tough to make them uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's definitely their defense mechanism and what they use for protection.
So that's why they're squirting, is because of protection.
Yeah, if they feel threatened in any way by an animal, by a person, they're going to lift that tail and point it in your direction and pull the trigger most of the time. And they're pretty accurate with shooting
Wonderful.
that thing. Yeah.
So if someone were to get the skunk smell on them, do you have any advice on how to remove it?
I mean, there's some wives' tales and home remedies out there, but you just got to stay under the hot water in that shower for a while to get it all out. But if it's fresh, it's in the shirt. A lot of times it might not come out in the wash. You might not want to even jeopardize ruining your other clothes if you're washing it in the wash with them. So it's
Gotcha.
it's strong stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah. How about if it gets on your pet?
Same kind of thing. Same kind of thing. And even with their collars or something, I know before I had like a bracelet, and the only way to get the skunk spray off of it, and this is after weeks, was to soak it in tomato sauce. I guess the acid or something does something to it, but it worked, But
Okay.
as far as pets and yourself, yeah, you just gotta wash it out as much as you can without, I guess, overdoing it if it's a pet, But that's the thing. Dogs are so curious; they'll run and bark at a skunk, and they'll get squirted,
Yeah.
six nights in a row if you let them. They don't know any better than to try and protect the property.
Yeah, of course. Can someone catch any kind of disease from a skunk?
Yeah, you can. They carry some diseases just like any other wild animal would, but they're not typically known as biters. The one thing they do is spray. They they usually can't get close enough to bite them because you'll already get sprayed and back off of them. But yeah, just like anything else, with their droppings and other things, then yeah, you always have to be cautious of that stuff.
Gotcha. And are they attracted to any kind of foods, or do they go through do they like rummage through the trash cans? What's their thing?
Not anything in particular, but they are omnivores too, just like possums and raccoons. They all eat anything, everything, and from fruit that's laying on the ground out of a fruit tree you might have in the backyard, or if they can get in a trash can and eat that stuff, they will too. But they're burrowers and not climbers. And that's why a lot of times they're under houses or under sheds or something like that, and not necessarily in attics or on roofs. But they're doing the same thing, just out every night. They're nocturnal, just looking for shelter and food.
Just hunting.
Yep.
Are they dangerous?
I'm not sure if they're considered dangerous, but you'll get sprayed. So, there's probably a lot of people out there that would rather be bit by a raccoon than sprayed by a skunk. So, you always got to keep that in mind when you're dealing with one. And then, they also do have teeth. So I guess you could get both from them, but I wouldn't consider them dangerous. They're kind of like snakes. If you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. And if you go after them, they're going to spray you.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks for answering some of our questions.
No problem. No
Have
problem.
a good day.
Thank you. You too.